Good evening to all my listeners on Air Vibes Radio. I want to say thank you for tuning in to Fresh Off the Block with your one and only Queen Jojo. So this afternoon, or this evening, excuse me, we have Ziah in studio with us. How are you doing, Ziah?
Yeah, bless up.
Ah,
wonderful.
yes. And we're just playing Ziah music and I'm in love with it. It's called Streets, right? What inspired that song, Ziah?
Streets was really inspired by. Yeah, it was really inspired by just the things that I see in society.
Right.
And the things that I see where parents basically influence the choices that youth make.
Right.
So whether they are present or not, that presence or that absence, it does have an influence on the choices that you make.
That is true. True.
Yeah,
It's my. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was referred by Sapphire to you, and she said, I have an artist named Ziah. And I'm like, Ziah, I thought it was a female artist. No, this was a Ziah. It's a cool man. Make sure you understand. No man, Ziah is a male. And she sent me the song. But I want to know, how long have you been around? Because the first time I'm hearing the name.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in this music business?
Well, professionally, maybe say 7 years or so.
Yeah.
I started out, in the studio producing.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of behind the scenes work.
Right.
With different artists, with Protege,
Nice.
just a lot of different artists.
So before you started to write or started to sing, you were producing.
Right. Before I embraced this journey as an artist with a message to deliver to people.
Yes.
I was behind the scenes, doing a lot of writing for
Right.
artists, doing a lot of production work, playing instruments and different tracks and stuff like that.
So what inspired you to get to that point to say, what, I have a message I want to share with my people? What made you say you want to do this?
The recognition of that, the recognition within myself.
Yeah.
That, I have something to say, something that is of value to people who are willing to listen.
All right. Sometimes I kind of, ask some touchy questions. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that music make your money and elevate you a certain way and your lifestyle.
What's
Music, like, you never just do this because. Alright, so you do it because you want to get a message out there.
Right.
But the other aspect of music is that it makes money. Was that also a motivation, or are you truly just here to give, a message to the people?
Well, the music within me, it was there long before I knew that people could actually monetize and make a living from it.
Well, right. So. Who's campaigning? Are you, with any label? Signed to any label? How it's...
Well, right now I'm working really closely with the Protege's label.
Nice.
It's the indie collective.
Okay.
Yeah,
What has that experience been like? Because I know Protege have. Listen, let me tell you this. I love your song. I'm not like just saying that because I don't put on. I cannot endorse anything that I don't like, and I listened to it. I listened to it yesterday. Right, and I said, when she sent me, as I said, I didn't know that there was an artist by the name of Ziah, and you were referred to me, and I heard the music, and I'm like, I've never heard this before, and I was like, you have any other thing? And I found out that this is the only thing that you have released right now.
Far.
So what's your plan? What's the plan? We're going to get an album, we're going to get an EP, what we're going to get from Ziah?
Just more music.
Just more.
More music.
So there is no, what should I say now? Have no what project working on, or it's just singles you're going to be releasing?
No, not singles. I mean, like right now, the motive right now is just to create music. Like I guess I'm not at the stage where I'm thinking about album or anything like that. I'm in the moment enjoying the journey as it is unfolding right now.
Right.
So I mean, projects are gonna come, and all of that good stuff. But I'm just soaking it all up,
In it,
taking note of the experiences, etc., etc.
I know that you say you've been doing it for 7 years now, and you finally decide, you produce and you decide, so you have a message you want to share with the people. so far, what has been the response of persons when they hear Streets?
Well, the response has been really good so far, really good. Like I even get people from even as far as Spain and even
Nice.
in South America, you know what I mean? Just
Lovely.
getting in touch and trying to find out more about, what the whole journey is about. And
What have you, done any other interviews on this music? How has promotion been with this song? Is it newly released or it's been around for a while?
fairly new. It was released to the public from in June.
Okay,
Right.
so summer.
Yeah, so that it was on SoundCloud for a while,
Yeah.
people just getting familiar. Yardcore as well, who is under
Yes.
the whole Indig umbrella, he had that on his mixtape. So
Nice.
that kinda exposed the song on a different level because his following is pretty huge.
Right. I want to ask you, Ziah, what is your take on the music industry right now?
Right now?
Yes, what's your take on the music industry?
Right now, well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing. It's serious, okay.
No, listen. Music is culture.
Right.
And one of the key characteristics of culture is that it is never static. Like it is always changing.
Right.
And people are finding new ways of expressing themselves and even finding new ways of creating.
Yes.
So I can't really bash anybody. But for me, I just feel like my message is of value.
Right.
And I feel that people need to hear this message that I have to give.
Alright, that's a very good answer. That is so safe. That's such a safe. That is so safe. But alright, I always ask these questions to artists that I feel like they represent Rastafari. Right? Because I see where reggae, I love reggae. Naturally, I just vibe to it. But I also love dancehall. But I remember when I loved dancehall, even though it still had the the whole flair of it and the excitement, it wasn't as, what I would say now, violent. It wasn't as, it has always been sexual, but there was just something about it that wasn't so much, and I've seen where the music has affected our society. So I want to know what's your take on, do you believe that music does affect our people, that it does have some effect on how we behave or we react? Because most artists would say, Ziah, music is a reflection of the people, but somehow I'll be in a bad mood and I hear two happy songs and my vibes just change, I feel different, I feel happy, I feel good. So, explain what's your take on that.
I feel like it's an ebb and flow effect.
Yeah.
Music reflects life. And then when that reflection builds up to a point, life begins to reflect what music is saying. So if you find say one corner over there so something are going and an artist capture that and bring it to the world and say, yo, this is what is happening there. People are gonna see that and slowly they're gonna embrace that after a while. And when them embrace that now, it's like a back and forth thing. Music are gonna reflect that again, life reflect music, and I feel it's a cycle.
It's a cycle. I can agree with that. I can see that. So this is my last question because I don't want to get Ziah in any problem in regards to this. But you feel like artists have a responsibility about what they write, what they put out there?
Certainly.
Yeah?
Certainly.
Yeah. Because the fact that you said to me earlier that, because you've been in the music, you produce, but then you realize that you have a message that you want to share with the people. Is there a specific set of people? Because you have different type of people in Jamaica. Is there a specific set of persons for your message, or the message that you're putting out there for everybody?
It's for anybody willing to listen. And just anybody willing to listen.
What would you say? Because music, I always ask this question. Nowadays, when you hear about an artist, a man is not just an artist because he's coming with a word, with a message, something to tell the people, something to elevate them, or however, whatever I have to say. It's more like this is gonna be my bread. This is a way out. So it's not taken as seriously. You know, there's not much thought into it. What would you say to a youth out there right now that is listening that would say, you know what, may I take up music, you know, because nothing now go on?
Well, what you see on TV and what you see and what is portrayed in social media around music and entertainment in general, a lot of times that isn't the true reflection of what it really is.
See it there?
Like like a lot of people that you'd see online, you know, what's the word? Flossing.
Yes.
And putting on that show.
That great show.
A lot of times that's what it is. A show, a facade.
Alright. Because
this road it's not easy. It's not an easy road.
Exactly.
It's really not an easy road.
And a person will look on to you, you know, Ziah, I hear you about one music. I said, the artist, they're not going with nothing. But guess what? I would more put you on my platform because you have a message and it's positive. And most persons not highlighting that. As you say, the things that they highlight on social media, in the media, because it's not even social media, even the media, I'm not saying that it's not showbiz, you know, because at the end of the day, you have to perform. You have to give out your best performance. But there's so much more to the music. And they're not giving, you know, they're not telling them that. And I wanted to see if you agreed, you know, that there's much more to the music. And they need to let the people them know. So it's not just the flossing thing. You have to put in the work.
No, because music in general, it has a profound effect on the mind and the spirit, you know. So if you use the power there responsibly, what gonna happen?
We not, but you see what happened already. We not problem because I use it. You see what happened already. I know you say, you know, you don't have no definite project going right now. You just, you know, you have some songs that, but which other track me can expect? You know, what else they going to put out after Streets?
I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. I have a feeling. I want to hear that. Yeah. Just like I said, I want to hear the track there now.
You don't want to hear beside?
No, yeah, but I thought the track name was Have a Feeling. But give me a piece of what you have coming next.
Yeah. Woman say if it ain't you, then I don't want anybody else right here beside me. Don't know what I want though.
Hey.
So make sure that there's a smile on your face. And if I don't pass through for a month or for a week or a couple of days, just know that I gotta come home to you. Woman, your energy, it feel like home to me.
Lord God.
Babe.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I want me near. My face is red. Hold on. I'm going to oh yes, that, I love that. Or if I release that, me play that. Yeah, me play that over. That's good, Ziah. I really want to thank you for passing through on our vibes. Yeah, man, Streets is it. I love it. I love Streets, but me is a romantic person. I love the lovey things. Yeah. So I look forward to that. But Streets, I know the people going to love it. You know, and I wish you all the best on your journey. How can the people get in touch with you? Sorry, how can the people get in touch with you? On social, are you on social media, right?
Yeah,
how them can get in touch with you and also bookings?
Alright, so you can look me up on Instagram at Ziah. That's at Ziah. And I mean you can contact me there and keep in touch with the journey.
Yeah.
And in terms of bookings now, you know, you can always link up the Indie Collective label. You know, Jamila is the person.
Right.
The go-to person.
Right. Anybody you want to big up before we head out?
Yeah, man, I want to big up my grandmother. Big up Miss Linda from down at Lambert District.
Hi, Miss Linda.
Oh, Manchester.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
you know, and grandmother big up a serious something, you know.
Yeah.
Big up, Grandma. Thank you so much for passing through on Air Vibes Radio on Fresh Off the Blocks. Ziah, all the best to you.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Give thanks.
All right.